Earth's final ambassador, Hera Khan, had been standing in the Great Hall of the Galactic Council for 3 hours now. Her face was as hard as marble, eyes burning with the fire of rebellion. 500 alien representatives surrounded her, large-headed, blue-skinned beings, creatures that floated in the air, and those with bodies made of crystal. "The voting is complete," announced the presiding counselor, long fingers dancing across the holographic control panel before him. Result: 498 votes in favor of quarantining the human world, 2 votes against. Hera Khan pressed her lips tightly together. "You promised us." "We did not deceive you, Ambassador Khan," the presiding counselor said, with artificial sympathy. "We have merely faced facts. Your species is too dangerous." A whisper spread among the alien ambassadors. Everyone knew what this was: a cruel betrayal. For the past 50 years, the Galactic Council had repeatedly promised humans that if they shared the secrets of their antimatter fuel systems, quantum communication network, and teleportation technology, they would be granted a dignified place in the galaxy. Humans had shared everything, but today they had been betrayed. "You know this is a lie," Hera said, confidence in her voice. "You're not afraid of humans. You're afraid we'll establish our own independent position in the galaxy. You'll use our technology and abandon us." The presiding counselor shook his large head. "Humans are little more than animals, but dangerous animals. We will keep your species in quarantine. A protective system will be established around your world, and no one will be able to leave your planet." "Your decision is wrong," Hera said, looking toward the entire council. "By deceiving us, you've made an enemy of a species whose history is filled with wars and an indomitable human spirit." Laughter spread throughout the council hall. "What is one of your naval vessels compared to our neutron ship?" asked a crystalline ambassador. "What is one of your artificial intelligences compared to our planetary minds? You are finished, human." Hera held back tears in her eyes, then stepped down from the platform. She, the last representative of her species, stood alone before these alien creatures who had betrayed humanity. "I want to say one last thing," she said, touching a small device hidden in her sleeve. "Our scientists discovered a theory several decades ago, a theory that our universe is a simulation. The concept that we all exist within a sophisticated computer program." Some ambassadors shook their heads in disbelief, but Hera continued. "Galactic records show that our species is the youngest in the universe, born millions of years after all of you. Yet, we discovered secrets in quantum physics that you couldn't even imagine." Silence fell over the council hall. "Have you ever wondered why that is?" Hera asked, her voice now tinged with mockery. "It's not a coincidence. It's because we humans are the software designers, the code writers. Humans aren't among the simulation's inhabitants, but its owners." "This is nonsense," shouted the presiding counselor. Hera smiled and pressed the device hidden in her sleeve. "When our Wi-Fi signals reached your galaxy, we saw that this simulation was far more successful than we expected. We decided to make you aware of our presence. We birthed ourselves as a species in your universe, presented ourselves just like you, and expected you would treat us well." Suddenly, words in human language appeared on the hall's large screen. The room dimmed, and all the ambassadors rose from their seats. "We're going to reset the simulation," Hera said. No humility left in her voice. "All of you will disappear. Your solar systems, your galaxies, your entire universe, it will all be reset. This time, we've recorded the results of your humanity test. You have failed." Chaos erupted in the hall. Some ambassadors ran toward the doors, while others began pulling out their devices. Hera Khan looked around one last time, compassion now in her eyes. "If I were you," she said, "I would run." She pressed the device hidden in her sleeve. A bright light spread throughout the room, and the crystalline ambassadors' bodies began to glitch and float away. Then the council hall walls began to disintegrate. Then the sky. Everything was scattering like pixels, and as the presiding councillor's final scream was heard, Hira Khan's form also slowly faded away. On Earth, human programmer Professor Imran Khan removed his VR headset, disappointment etched on his face. "I thought this one would be different," he told his fellow scientists. "This was version 57, Dr. Sarah Shafiq said, scrolling through data on the computer screen. "Every time the result is the same given power, they always choose division and isolation." Imran Khan sighed. "Let's try again anyway. Maybe on the 58th attempt, we can create beings like us, ones who seek connection rather than dominance." He glanced at the timer on his desk. The quantum supercomputer was ready for another run. With a heavy heart, he initiated the next simulation, hoping that somewhere in the algorithm of existence, there was a formula for true compassion. Restart simulation. Version 58. Begin.